I was at a point where, I wanted to cut it off. In front of the camera, my dread looked nice, but if you stand in front of me, you would have looked at it and be like, what? I've always dreamed about ever since I always wished that I never twisted my dreads. I've always wished that, I would have started freeform from the beginning instead of, go and twist it and then freeform it. It's better that I did it now instead of 5 years later deciding to do it. I think it's always better to do it now than way down to the point where my dreads is like on my shoulder length or mid back. So it's better that I cut it off now instead of waiting all the way down the road. And I always dream about I've watched a lot of freeformers on YouTube, and I've always wondered, you know, well, man, what would my hair look like if I freeformed it? Would it look like the way it looked before I cut it off, or would it be different? I've always had that feeling, I've always dreamed about it, and it was messing with my head. And, I just didn't like the way my dreads were, I just didn't like it at all. Because, they were part of my dread that was so thin to the point where they looked like they were gonna break. So I've always, ever since I found out about freeforming, I've always wanted to do it. And so I'm glad I cut it off now instead of waiting later on to do it, because you know some of my hair is growing back, by the way. It's really fast. I'm surprising how fast it's growing back. But yeah, I've always wanted to cut it off, man. I've always wanted to freeform and not touch it and not twist it because it was messing with my head, man. I was thinking about it so much. And that's why, in my videos you saw I was thinking about separating it when I had the dreads, because I was trying to figure out a way where I could keep it and I didn't have to cut it. So I was trying something. And even though I tried separating it, I just didn't like the way it felt. So I had to let it go. So, it was just a feeling. I had to let the dreads go. I had to let it go. I didn't want to be 10 years later and be like, oh, I really wanted to know what it's like to freeform. No, it's better to cut it, while you were a year in or 6 months in, in these short times, because it's better, you know. I don't regret it at all. Most people say, oh, why'd you cut it off? You could have let it. No, I cut it off because it didn't make me feel happy. I didn't like the way it was coming out. So, I did it, man. I, I want a freeform. Is it bad to start over? No. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers who's freeforming who cut their manicure lock. People are saying, why you cut it for? Why you cut it for? You stupid. You stupid. You're gonna. No, it's their decision to do it. It's not your life. It's their life. If they want to cut off their dreads, they're gonna cut off their dreads. If they delete their YouTube channel, that's because they want to delete their YouTube channel. Their journey is not your journey. My journey is not your journey. This is my journey. I do whatever the fuck I wanna do with it. So I cut off my hair and I'm gonna start over. And if that's it. That's all there is to it. I've always wanted to know what would my hair look like if I never did anything with it. Because I fell in love with the freeform so much to the point where it didn't feel like freeforming for me when I twisted it and then let it do its thing. I wanted to know how my hair would do from the beginning till now. till forever, not till now, my bad. Forever, however long I live to be, So I just wanted to tell you guys this. So it was a feeling I had a long time, and I finally did it. I did it, and I'm glad I did it. And now, yeah, whether if you don't like it, what I did, I seen a lot of people. I haven't gotten hate. It's just that I've seen a lot of people who did the same thing I did. They getting hate. So if I come to the point where if it come to the point where you're gonna hate on me for doing what I did, you know, I'm a YouTube celebrity, I guess. If I have haters. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. And I don't know when I'm gonna post a video. Like I say, I don't plan these things. I just do it when I'm bored or I have something to say. So yeah, see you whenever I post another video, guys. Peace.